Today we are going to talk about abstract class in Java or abstraction concept in Java. So what is abstraction or abstract class? First of all, we are going to know about the abstraction. Abstraction means hiding something. So there are a lot of methods out there, but we are unable to see the implementation of the class. Abstraction class in Java, abstract methods and non-abstract methods as well. So in abstract class, we have a abstract methods and non-abstract methods also will include in this abstract class. And what is the interface? It's 100% abstraction. So the difference between interface and abstract class is with interface we achieve 100% abstraction. With abstract methods we achieve abstract class. We achieve both abstract and non-abstract methods as well. And what are the different features of the abstract class? We need to use the keyword abstract. Whenever a class or a method is an abstract, we need to define the class is an abstract or the method is an abstract. And also, if any class contains at least one abstract method, you need to define that class as an abstract. And that abstract method is have no implementation is there. And also, this abstract class needs to be extended by some other child class. And if the child class extends this abstract class, it needs to provide an implementation for the abstract class in that. So, like that, we are providing that. And we already this one abstract, one method abstract is there. We need to declare that class is an abstract class, and we can't instantiate the abstract class, and it have a permission of constructors. We can instantiate our constructors in the abstract class. Suppose we have a shape is an abstract class, and which the child classes circle and rectangle, they are going to implement these methods in the abstract class. So let's see the implementation. This one is already okay. Here the public class abstract class is there. Public class circle and let's shape.java, this one. So this is an abstract class and shape is an abstract class, and string color abstract, these are the methods double area and string. We are need to override the toString method as well. And constructor in shape, we are passing the color variable in there. This is what local variable. System out println the shape constructor call, and whatever the color variable we are passing, it is assigned to the this color which it belongs to. It belongs to shape. See the shape dot color, it belongs to the shape dot color. And the concrete method, the string get color, and the whatever the color we going to get, that color we are returning to the in the form of string. Get color means it will we can get the color. The child class extends shape and double radius. It have their own feature instance variable is a radius, and in public circle string color and double radius. This is a constructor. So we are passing the radius as well as the color. This color variable we already declared in a super class, the shape. So in this calling shape constructor, super of color, when you pass this color, it will go to the assigned super class. It will call the super class constructor, and system out println circular constructor will call next, and this radius equals to radius. This radius variable belongs to the circle class, and double area. And what are the area of the circle? Return map pi r square. Pi r square is the area of the circle. So in Java language, how we need to get the pi r square? This is a math is a Java the class. That class contain several methods of methods, and it perform basic numeric operations, elementary exponential, logarithmic, square root, and trigonometric functions like that. So we are calling the pi and make the dot power of radius square. So pi r square. and this one is this radius, and square is the exponential thing. So these are the things we are going to use that. And we need to, whenever any circle, like child class extends the abstract class, it needs to implement all the methods in the shape class. So circle extend shape have a unimplemented methods as well. So what is the unimplemented method? This one. That method also needs to be in this in this class. All the methods needs to be implemented. So here the override method is what it will give in the return circle return circle color is plus super dot color plus and area is plus area. So this one, the same way we can, like another child class rectangle, the rectangle one, we can instantiate the rectangle class as well. Shape your Java and here rectangle. In this rectangle as well, it have its own instance variables. In rectangle, it have a double length and width are the variables len, gth, and double width. So these are the different type of variables are there, and we are going to instantiate the declare the constructor public rectangle inside string color double length double width. So here we are going to call the super class constructor means shape constructor. System.println now rectangle constructor card Next, what we are going to, we need to assign this double and width to the local class, the rectangle class, the child class. So this dot length, yeah, length equals to, we are going to assign the LEM. So one thing you can, like, make it as this one, then you can have a more clearance with it. Okay, then length and this dot width equals to width. Written double area and double area formula here, length into LNGTH star width. And here you need to, super color means what the mistake we did here, extends this class, extends shape. Now everything will clear. Okay. And double the override method public string to string return, that we need to override the toString method. Rectangle shape is, color is, rectangle color is, and we need to put this, and I can concatenate. The color is super dot color and plus, and area is plus area. That's nothing. Let me take this out. some spelling mistakes are there. So you are going to we extends. Okay. So we are going to extends the shape superclass with the child class, and these are the instance variables length and width, and public rectangle string color double length and double width super color system out println rectangle constructor is called, and this length this dot length equal to length and this dot width equal to width, and a double area equal to return length and width. So public string to string, you override this method. It means implements the abstract class, and this is also implement the method. And this is string concatenation it's called. So total is in the string double quotes, and we use the concatenation plus character here, and we are going to print this. Now we need to create an objects for each one, and let's pass some variables for that, and let's see how the procedure will go. New class test, suppose test abstract. Okay, then we can test abstract, and this one needs to be uppercase, and let's create some variables in it. So we are going to create a variable for in the object for the circle. Circle C equals to new circle of, and we need to pass the um, variables for that. What is a circle constructor? We need to pass the color and double radius for that. It will create an object color. Circle color is a red, and we are going to pass the radius. What is the radius? 4. So circle CL. Okay. So we are going to call the CL dot, or the method we have color. This is not a method, I think so. CL dot get color, and the other one CL dot area, and we need to print. We need to already we have a the things already, you know, called over here. So let's see this. We create an object, and we created this one, and let's call the CL dot to string method as well. Let's see how the program will go now. Okay, shape constructor called and circle constructor called. So it executes the thing over here, this one, circle constructor called, and super means first it calls the shape constructor, and after that it called the circle constructor called object it created, but we can go to system out the print line. So right, so you got the color and what the area. Here's this one. To string number return. It's not printing, it just returning. Okay, so we need to call the system out dot println system dot println cl dot area. And the next one, system dot out dot println. So let's run this program now. So we got a shape constructor call and circle constructor call, and we are going to get a red as a color, and we got the radius as well, and circle color is red and area is this one. So totally we got all the things out here. Pi means 3.14 and radius we already give the 4 square means 16. 623.14 maybe is a 50 point some as well. So this is a program about all abstract class, how to we just how we declare the unimplemented method only at double area, but we implemented in everywhere circle and rectangle. This is a different and this is a different things. So let's call the other one. Let's create an object for the rectangle as well. Then we can get the clear clarity about the same area wide rectangle RL equals to new rectangle as well. So here we need to pass the constructor arguments. What are the constructor here? We need to pass the color and length and width. So we need to pass the color yellow and length is a 4 and length is a 8. Okay, so and now let's get the area about rectangle. This needs to be inside the curly braces. So and what we need to print? To string. We need to call by the object, right? RL dot to string. So now let's go ahead and do that. So rectangle color is yellow and area is 32. 4 is a 32. So you got my point. Like this, we are going to use the abstract class in the Java. So there is another class is an encapsulation and data abstraction. Encapsulation is one of the concept is there. Encapsulation and the other one is a abstract. So they have two differences is there. One, encapsulation is a data hiding, information hiding, but an abstract class where hiding the implementation of the methods or data. And encapsulation means binding together the data and the methods which they are acting on the data. And also the data abstraction deals are exposing to the interface to the user. But this one is exposing to the interface to the user and hiding the details of implementation. Advantages of abstraction. It reduces the complexity of viewing the things, avoid code duplication and increases reusability, helps to increase security of an application or program as only important details are provided to the user. Advantages of the abstraction. It reduces the complexity of viewing things. So what are the different type of advantages to the abstraction means? It reduces the complexity viewing the things because it loosely coupled, right? The area is very different for the um, like the rectangle and circle. So that's why it is the method can be you act independent for anything. And that one and the second one avoids code duplication and increases reusability means we no need to write the any other methods for the different type of things. We can use the code duplication and increases the reusability and helps to increase security of an application or program. So we need to the way it will helps to increase the security of an application because whatever the necessary concepts, the implementation we are hiding. So whatever the basic concepts we can show outside for the users, but the not the inside implementation, it provides the security as well. So this is a concept of abstraction, but we are going to know about the abstract class as well. Let's talk about the abstract class. So the same way, the class there is some principles are there. The first principle, instance of abstract class cannot be created. We can have references of abstract class type though. So we cannot instantiate abstract class. The second one, like suppose the abstract class base is there and we have a method fun is there, and the derived class is extending the base class, and the void fun method they are implementing derived fun is called. So we are creating an object for the derived class. You need to use the derived class object. The constructor we are going to use a derived class, but not we are going to instantiate the base class. If you instantiate the base class like base, suppose some object b equals to new base of, it will give the compile time error. We can't instantiate the abstract class. So whether you are going to call the method in the base class, you can give the base class reference, but the constructor is a new derived b fun is we can give that one. Like that we can use that. And the second one, abstract class can contain constructors in Java. And a constructor of abstract class is called when an instance of an inherited class is created. For example, the following valid a Java program. We already have decided discussed over here. Like we already create a constructor, super constructor, right? When you call in child class as a super constructor, the parent class will call when you creating child object. You got my point? That's it. Very easy concepts, these are all. That is the second point. And the third one, we can have an abstract class without any abstract method. This allows us to create classes that cannot be instantiated but only can be inherited. And the other concept, even though there is no abstract method is also there, there is no abstract method is there, still class can be abstract. Got my point? The fourth one. That is the thing. This allows us to create classes that cannot be instantiated but only can be inherited. Where if the class is abstract, it only can be inherited. So that is the thing. Suppose the abstract class base is there and there is a fun method already implemented. So that is there is no abstract methods are there. But still we can declare as an abstract class. So class derived extends base. Class main, and we are going to create an object. It will call the method of the abstract class. And the fourth one, abstract classes also have a final methods that cannot be overridden. For example, the following program compiles and runs fine, and it have final methods as well. Okay, it have a final methods as well. But the final methods, whenever any child class extends this abstract class, it cannot be like overridden. Whatever the method is there, you need to implement that method. The final one. For abstract class, we are not allowed to create an object. Abstract class instantiation is not possible. So we already learn that one. This will show the compile time method. So is it possible to create an abstract and final class in Java? No, because it needs to be inherited for somebody and you need to implement that. And the second point, is it possible to have an abstract method in a final class? If you put in a final class, we can't implement that. And is it possible to inherit from multiple abstract classes in Java? We cannot inherit multiple abstract classes in Java because let's see that. Java doesn't support multiple inheritances in the classes. Only it will support the multiple interface inheritance. A class can implement lot of interfaces, but it cannot inherit a lot of parent classes. It will cause for the ambiguity. So these are the things about abstraction class today. So let's go ahead and discuss the remaining topics as well, and we'll complete all the Java concepts within this month, and we are the like feel confident about it. Thank you.